I definitely agree.
What? What's up, boy?
Clay
What's up?
Thompson not out there.
What's up?
What you say,
Oh,
Mo?
He look good while Clay Thompson not out there.
get it.
Now they different type players, but
Get it.
the way he
You
looking,
get
he
it.
gonna
You
be
bring
able
it
to get
over
bucket
here.
on anybody. He ain't gonna
You
matter
bring it
quick.
over here. Get it.
I don't think he got the balls to do Clay
All right.
Thompson and
All
drop
right.
40 on Clay.
We'll see. They'll both be playing this year.
You know what I'm saying? I don't see them balls on the board like that. Maybe he young.
Okay, he's trying to get it, dog. Other than they can't stop him, nigga.
Because New Orleans could have got Tatum and Brown for AD, Anthony Davis.
Oh, Tim, stop fucking with the dog, man.
Nah, he want to play.
That's bad when a brother just call your dog a dog. You ain't got no Rottweiler or nothing. What you got?
Yeah. Look.
Hello, everybody. It's the coach.
Boy
That's your
got a trophy over
weenie.
there.
That's your weenie. A beanie weenie.
Straight ahead, we've got what
Stop
should
playing with
be
that
a
dog,
good one
man. It's all
between
right.
the New
God,
York
man.
Giants and the Los
Nah,
Angeles
he wanted. That's what he wanted, bro. I was just tossing his little rope. Now he
Chargers.
over here rolling on.
But it's time
He rolling on the rope, tussling with the
to
little.
hand it over to our broadcast team.
Damn, B. How you get a don't? Nigga, you definitely gonna be in the worst thumbs award category again this year. You had the most donuts out of. Don't you had like 4 donuts this season, bro?
Between the New York Giants and
Come on, QB, bro.
hi, everybody. Brandon Gaudin alongside
But hey, you seen what your mentor said on the group me, huh?
That is mentor.
Yeah.
What the mentor say, Tim?
Huh?
What the mentor say?
The mentor said we gotta do better.
It's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. These could probably use a break, but they have to push on.
Oh, Cuban B, dog. You a waste of a controller, bro.
All they care about is the game in front of them and finishing strong.
Oh my God.
Waste of a controller, bro.
That boy think he said let him find his mic. He looking for his mic right now.
The holiday season is
Oh
upon us. We got
man.
the gift of the
Damn B,
NFL.
bro. Say something, bro.
Here in week 16.
Okay.
Have some dignity.
At the 2.
Marrero, stand up.
Oh, man.
Oh man, you got my head in my fucking hand, bro.
Oh, that boy think he said have some dignity.
So good, B, baby. At least we scored 2 touchdowns, though. Shit. We got 2 out our way, hell, shit.
To the receivers as he remembers them.
Same people every year for the playoffs, dog. This shit never gonna change, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Just go down and take the gloves off, baby. It ain't gonna change. Fuck it. Let them niggas do what they want, you hear me?
And intriguing decision. Despite seeing multiple tight ends.
Just let niggas try to revisit that shit.
The players rep, huh, baby? You the players rep, though, huh?
I'm shit. I'm damn repping for the players. Fuck it. They ain't
What's up,
really
DJ? What's up, boy?
I know that's right.
Same players, baby.
Especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this day, has got to be priority one.
Here's Tannehill in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
What's up, boy?
The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the
Well,
rubber
T-Mac
to
fell, huh? Nigga can't even jump no more. Okay.
strengthening his candidacy for defensive
Right
player
at
of the
the
year.
bench.
Do you think he's got that one in the bag yet?
I'm not willing to vote quite yet, just because I won't wait till the season's over. But he is really
About to
tracking
start pushing
towards
for
it.
the Brian for MVP,
We've seen
dude.
from him throughout the season. Strength plays that you referenced there, as well as agility plays, they just have not found a way to block him consistently.
He'll be hard-pressed to match that one. That a 65-yard punt. And the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
There's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And space opened up a bit. He's able to take this in past the 10. The numbers for Jones last week, the hat trick plus 1, 4 trips to the end zone with his legs.
And, partner, you know how all the guys do when they do that little symbol now about eating, right? Keep feeding me, feeding me. They just kept feeding him, and next thing you know, he kept getting in the end zone.
And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you
Yeah, my computer down. Mine got much to say.
because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. Give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Last play, they got stuck.
She been running a mile or something.
Right back to him on 1st down. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now Jones. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Brandon, after last week, we went over 200 yards. Looks like the hot tub, cold tub, whatever he did, it worked pretty well.
Much chatter about that performance. Rightfully so. AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Probably my 2K in, man.
They're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Give them 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a 1st down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down LA. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. On 2nd down now, it's Jones. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he fights his way in for a Charger touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
And New York set to take the field. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future as they start to peer toward the up. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it.
On plays plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do.
Grab the face mask
usually
first,
looking
man.
in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
I know you
First
lying.
down throw that's complete. The 30, 10, touchdown, Giants.
Oh, bitch, I see the computer now has some of that OG fire and some fucking Hennessy today. Fuck.
As they are now on the board here in the first half.
They home, huh?
Correct me if I'm wrong,
Man.
that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct.
Fucking going left, they push it right. Fuck.
And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear,
Oh, playoffs.
that meant fly route, go.
Playoffs.
Can we get to the playoffs?
He just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
So we're leaving at 7 now as they kick it.
Bert, you literally on the boat, Birdie Bees. Yeah.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
What are you talking about that shit, bro?
The brothers chilling together.
Oh, you hear that, Brendan? Oh, good join, Birdie Bees on the boat. All you can eat.
Hit that seafood buffet, man.
Oh,
I know you.
crab
I know
legs
you
and
been
all,
watching.
Tim.
I know that's right. It's been a minute since you had shrimp.
With a carry by Jones.
Hey, get that garlic butter too, man.
Extra garlic butter.
Just like that, a pickup of 20 on
Don't forget the tacos.
his first carry of their second
I'm
drive.
really
Pretty
tired of
solid.
me.
Of course, remember back to their
Yeah,
first drive.
shit. He'll fuck with a quesadilla before a taco. He'll some
I
quesadilla.
know that's right.
His vision to find the holes, and he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
Have
It's a
some
6-yard gain
dignity,
on the
bro.
ground, and that'll make it
Man,
2nd and 4.
say so.
Let's talk a little football 101
You
here.
gotta
because
be
one of
all
the keys to
irate.
advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
That's
That one, a
team
first down
practice.
pickup of 8.
We build my other man up,
There's a
man.
1st and 10 at the 38.
Give him some reps.
Now a give, right side. Felton. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big game.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Felton. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd down, Felton. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from game. And he fights his way in for a Charger touchdown. Ronald Jones with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers have taken the lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they'd like to let them stand.
Here's Tannehill. Open target here, Darius Slayton. So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Now Tannehill saying, let's get to the line. To throw again on second down. Tannehill, and he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march up and
under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Here's Tannehill, and a big loss here as he's taken down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And he's able to find Wallace. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. So on fourth down, on comes the Giants kicker, Aldrick Rosas. It'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration, now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working.
I fuck over
He's been working well towards 100 here. The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5. Here's Rivers. Taking a deep
Hey, no Big J, no Big J.
Yo,
I got a question for you. If
trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
so
They're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit
if I'm on Instagram, right, and I send you a DM, and I delete the DM on my side, would it be deleted on your side as well?
I don't think you sit on the ball going
You
into
gotta block whoever you don't want to see it. So you gotta get hit.
Nigga, you don't know nothing about Instagram.
Not before taking it down
You
inside.
don't even have an Instagram.
Big hitter. That one
I don't
goes
know,
for
B.
4 yards.
Alright, let's try it out. I'm about to send you something, and then I'm gonna delete it and see if it disappears.
okay.
Regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. And he's out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Rivers now to throw on first down. And this is caught. He's got
Oh, y'all playing the games.
Nicole Hardman as the first half is winding down. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. And that'll give them a a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
You got what I just sent you? Or, all right, I'm gonna take off the academics thing with Megan Thee Stallion. I'm gonna unsend that and tell me if you can still see it on your end whenever you get a chance. I know you're playing the game right now.
I'm about to check it now. All right. Okay, you ready for what it said?
What it says?
It said this message is no longer available because it was unsent by the sender.
Okay.
And imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. The New York set to take the field. Now we're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
Oh, we wanted the same fucking goals, bro.
So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Leave the damn dog alone, Tim.
That dog went to the door. What you talking about?
Not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7.
Yeah.
Here's a 2nd and 7 now from the road 7. They'll go again to Jones.
I mean, you just ran through the fucking man.
3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
On first down, it's Jones. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Felton. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Jones. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown, right?
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. Here's Riley Dixon now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. A big hitter that time in the punt game. 66 yards on the boot. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
It's a foul.
It's a throw. Rivers. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Rivers on the money, complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now at Dignity
I know that's
Sports
right.
Park in Carson. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the fourth quarter. Rivers on 3rd and 2.
I ain't getting nothing.
He's got his man. That's Hardman. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 37. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've got an answer for it.
Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down. Rivers with a 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 6 of his throws on this drive. Completes it to Hardman. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. Powers through again. And he fights his way in for a Charger touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. And that rushing touchdown is fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. As the Giants head back out there, let's take a look at the playoff picture in the NFC. And with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jockeying for position. Some of these games, there's nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Back to throw, Tannehill. Joey Bosa, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Now it's Tannehill. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally. Tannehill in the offense with a 1st and 10.
That'd be great.
He's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. Melvin Ingram, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. And he's going to go down again. Joey Bosa, my goodness.
Small ball, baby. Put Covington in, baby.
For him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
That shit been finished.
This is the pitch. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 30 yards there. And, of course, the 1st down as well. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Maybe a free play here for Tannehill. And he is going to go down here. But we also have a penalty marker at the line of scrimmage. They may have jumped the gun. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
From the 50, it's Tannehill. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That one good for 37 yards. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now Tannehill. He's got it. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well. Again, Tannehill to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Throwing again is Tannehill. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the 1st of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. To throw is Tannehill. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the kick by Rosas is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. But in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
This is Jones. That good for 19 and a first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
They'll run on first down. Felton. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Chargers going to use
still in your game, huh?
final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. They'll keep it on the ground. Felton. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Yeah. And now the spike comes with 15 seconds on the clock.
Man, James ain't getting the shit. I'm not 29. Where y'all at?
On second down, it's Jones. That second down run, a big help. The 7 yards leaves him with just a 3rd and 3.
Gotta believe, baby.
So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And you look back over the score sheet. Interesting. A very clean game. No turnovers by either side.